In today's episode of Color Me Flaired, we are going to discuss the profession of the Human Resource Manager, which is one of the top 10 highest paid careers. Who is the Human Resource Manager? In a company that employs people, an HR manager plays a significant role. The culture and productivity of a firm can be influenced by HR managers, who always prioritize the needs of the organization. Your duties as an HR manager will range from legal-savvy administrative work to making decisions that could have an impact on every employee at the company you work for. Senior managers and specialists may receive above-average compensation. Learn more about the fascinating career path that awaits and the Human Resources Manager job description. The integration of strategies and procedures for managing a company's personnel is human resource management inside an organization. The hiring, selection, and firing of staff members, employee engagement, learning and development, remuneration, rewards, and benefits, as well as organizational development to support the development and growth of the business and its people, are all included under the general phrase, HR management. A business employee who aids in defining a company's people-related operations and culture is known as a Human Resources Manager, or HR Manager. What do they study? A crucial initial step in learning how to become a human resources manager is to concentrate on obtaining the best training and work experience. While there are many ways to become an HR manager, there are some fundamental qualifications you must meet if you want to be a leader in this expanding industry. The majority of human resources positions, according to the BLS, normally require a bachelor's degree. Your degree's emphasis, however, may change. A bachelor's degree in human resources may be held by many HR managers. These courses cover topics that HR practitioners may probably run upon in the field. Some courses give you the chance to learn through scenarios, which let you use what you've learned in various contexts. Additionally, you could gain expertise in problem solving, developing solutions, promoting communication, and honing your writing and critical thinking abilities. Your educational background and professional experience will determine how long it takes you to become a human resources manager. It normally takes 4 years to acquire a bachelor's degree. The coursework for a master's degree normally takes an additional 2 years if you choose to pursue one. Your pace might also change how long it takes. You might complete your degree more quickly, for instance, if you have transfer credits. It can take you a little longer if you pursue your degree part-time or if you skip a few terms. You also don't have to wait as long to begin your degree because online schools operate a little differently than regular college classes, frequently using shorter academic terms rather than semesters. A thorough introduction to the main ideas, rules, and methods of human resource management is given through this specialization. The specialization starts with a basic course that examines alternative methods of managing human resources, gives background information on the American legal system that governs hiring, firing, rewarding, and managing employees, and defines the various motivations for working. The final 3 courses cover 3 fundamental topics that every manager should be familiar with: selecting personnel, assessing their performance, and rewarding them. The courses take an accessible, scientific stance that ensures best practices and helpful advice are supported by research but delivered in understandable, practical ways. Learners will have a better grasp of what works in the workplace after finishing the specialization, along with a toolset of best practices for selecting, supervising, and rewarding staff. What do they do exactly? Human resource management is a demanding, interesting, and diversified field. Depending on the size, nature, and sector of the company, the HR manager may be responsible for a wide range of various tasks and duties. The primary duties of an HR manager are to assist the business in implementing people-related policies, strategies, and plans across the organization that is compliant with the law. Managers of human resources assist other employees of the company in resolving difficult problems with the hiring and firing of personnel. Additionally, HR managers assist employees of the organization with issues about their welfare and employment with the company. The daily tasks and responsibilities of an HR manager can change depending on the size of the company and the sector they operate in. An HR manager with expertise in learning and development, L&D, for instance, won't frequently engage in generalist responsibilities like managing absences or resolving workplace issues. In the same way, although a generalist HR manager may mention creating a strategy for compensation and benefits, comps and bens, or creating tools for employee learning, these are responsibilities that are more likely to be handled by experts. Handling concerns relating to employment relations, such as complaints and employee welfare. Overseeing the recruitment process, including candidate selection and interviewing. Collaborating with other managers in the organization, occasionally worldwide, to guarantee the efficient operation of the business from a human resources perspective. Collaborating to develop and implement a people-related strategy with senior operational staff, including the HR director. Tracking employee attendance and absences. Giving senior management teams thorough HR reports. Administration of papers about employees, such as formal notices of termination, new starting packets, or employment contracts. Taking charge of new employee orientations. Managing talent pools and succession planning to guarantee the business's viability in the long run. Overseeing employee development and training. Which universities or institutes offer this program? You can take these courses on Coursera. Human Resources Analytics, University of California, Irvine. Google Project Management, Google. Leading, Human Resource Management and Leadership. Macquarie University. If you wanted to study in Turkey, here are some universities that you can study in. Yıldız Technical University. Boğaziçi Üniversitesi. Çankaya Üniversitesi. How much do they earn? According to Glassdoor and Indeed, the typical salary for an HR professional in the US is around $70,000 per year, even for entry-level roles. The top 10% of earners with a few years of experience earn more than $100,000 annually. Working with people suits you well. The expected yearly compensation for a human resources professional in the United States is $61,630, with an average wage of $57,185. These figures show the median, or the midpoint of the ranges, from our unique total pay estimate methodology, which is based on data about wages gathered from our users. The extra compensation is thought to be worth $4,445 annually. Cash bonuses, commissions, tips, and profit sharing are all possible forms of additional compensation. The values in the most likely range fall between the 25th and the 75th percentile of all the payment information that is currently available for this role. Don't forget to check these amazing products given in the description box below, no matter if you are an entrepreneur, a student, or an employee.
To find out more about different universities and institutions around the world, which career path to choose, and how entrepreneurs are doing in the field you want to enter, click to the subscribe button below and turn on that notification bell to get notified as soon as Color Me Flaired uploads something new and exciting for you.